This is the championship game in the Big 10 Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Purdue Boilermakers will get the first crack on offense today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now, next time they see the same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Won't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big game as well.
Powering through the defender. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Purdue. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Minnesota's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries,
looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Bites off a defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Boilermakers come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
He's got room to run.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, 1st down. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Boilermakers. But they try to add to the lead now in the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Purdue has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Golden Gophers will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds his man. He's found some room at the 45. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The Boilermakers lining up here on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. Second down after that previous play. They keep him guessing with a run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Just trucks him in. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Now it's second down here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Will hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to
swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch is made down the middle. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Boilermakers pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Boilermakers line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is right down the middle.
28, Minnesota, 7.
And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Golden Gophers will have to punt this one away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the third quarter. Purdue has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Boilermakers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Purdue.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
35, Minnesota, 7.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Minnesota offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Can he get there on the ground? He shreds the tackle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a first down. Running back with the football. Runs through the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grabbed by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now